I will conquer my opponent. Defeat will not be my creed. I will believe where others have doubted. I will always uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of my team. I have trained my mind, and my body will follow. Who am I? I'm the champion.
Welcome back to the third game.
Should I back up?
Of the JD Clan Night, the first time that we have this event. In the short span that this server has been online. Just moved some players between the teams. But we had two really great games earlier this evening. This is the third one. We have one are they going for Yehorivka? Oh, nice touchdown. Oh, I jinxed it. Have other heli with a full squad. Where is this going? Are they going Novo? Squad 8 and KLK come up against Squad 1 with CSF. Also have a Squad 2 Command Squad PM that is in the close proximity and being able to support Squad 1 against that. And then we have MBTs. Only one? Wait, no. Oh yeah, okay, it's a delayed spawn. So is it delayed for one team? No, there's ready.
Mr.
There's two. Alright.
Can you go find the enemy pew pew kaboom boom 120mm?
2 seconds.
We have
We don't.
Dio
He has a rifle hill.
gonna come up against Smokey. Squad 8 for the Canadians will have a rough time here. BTR full squad, but another squad close behind to support them. Heli's scouting them out. Who spots who first? Smokey in the open. Yancy can find him. 30 mil rolls up. And Sunny looks like he spotted Smokey, but Smokey gets him. Shanu can't get its raid. He's currently not looking across the road.
Launch it outside.
It's been marked probably now by Smokey, yeah.
Happy Smart Squad 3.
And then a small squad drops from the 30 mil. Moving on that. Really like how they deal with this. They want to get rid of this problem as soon as possible so they can focus on other things. Logi gonna be spotted out by squad 6. And this could be devastating. If this Logi don't get a fob up, that's 2 of the initial fob placement that was planned for the Canadian team not coming online. So let's see. Forsaken from PM now coming up against a full squad of CI. Supplies being dropped, radio's been placed. Hab's gonna be placed in the barn. Forsaken takes down Mika, but John Wick gets the drop of him and takes him out. Now Oxygen coming in from the southeast. A few more from the south hill. one digging the hab yet.
Very nice. Good job, guys. Next enemy
I
hab will
think
be
they want to
southwest.
get the hab
Try
up
to
as
set it
soon
up
as
in the middle
possible,
and
because
land
squad
lodging
8
there.
is probably ready to spawn on it. But no one currently digging the hab. I think John Wick are going to be the one to go for it. I think it takes about, what was it? 1 minute, 10 seconds for a solo guy to dig the hab to get it online. Like right now they're just holding to try to get a rally wave to spawn in, but they have not given up yet, and Oxygen's so close to wipe that rally.
Squad 6.
Headshot also from the south.
Giving us all callouts on BTRs, choppers, lodges, etc. He's doing great. It might look weird. He's bugged on the map. It looks like he's flying weird on the map, but he knows what he's doing.
What we're not hearing because
Or at
they're
least it
using
sounds like
direct.
what you're doing, but your icon is bugged on the map, so it looks like you're static and just flying around.
Fucking god!
Did I ram him?
Fucking god! Yeah, we killed him.
He tried to ram.
It's a rally wiped for the CS squad. They have not yet been able to get the hab up. Hab's been marked by Forsaken. They know that it's inside this barn. Rally is still up for the squad 2 from the Russian team.
Can you help us? We got an enemy hab here. It's not big.
En route. We're coming, we're coming.
Nice, nice.
And now comes the 30 mil support. And that could really clear out this CS squad.
Any signs of enemy tanks?
Game, I think we have.
Only.
We have PI on both sides, CI, MP, and Detox, and Finch leading the PR squad on the Canadian time, Canadian team, and Neil leading the PM, and JD Ethan as well. Guess is that they're digging down this radio now as soon as possible to not lose the extra 20 tickets. Smart move that I love to see. You gotta know when you're beaten and when there's a lost cause. There's plenty of tickets to play for. So we have Yehorivka, Crossroad, and Jev in the hands of the Russian team, and then Shevchenko, Airfield, and Novo.
We need an extra squad to spawn with squad 8.
Kinda in the hands for the Canadians. Novo being captured right now.
Yehorivka will be clear for now.
But squad 2 now moving off early,
Yeah.
hoping to finish the back cap. Maybe just a few guys. It is a huge cap. Many places to hide. I was almost thinking that heli would have spotted these guys coming in, because I think they came with this logi. Oh, Tom Cruise, they've already spotted find the radio. Luckily for the Canadians, they have a second fob. Soon as this radio goes down, squad 2 will most likely turn around, but they can't afford to lose another logi.
I'll go check.
Yeah, the squad 6 were calling out that he's been doing a good job calling out enemy vehicles and logis and whatnot, but he's glitched, so it looks like he's flying upside down or sideways or whatever. And that's thanks to the latest update of the game that caused a very big issue with TPS drops on the servers, and that's why the helis are so laggy and the TPS are so low. And while many servers now are playing with less than 100 players. And that's because of the update. And OWI are currently working fast to try to fix it. So let's hope that they can do that. Now pressure on East Novo. FOB on the west side, on West Novo, already been taken down by the Canadians, sorry, the Russians. But there's a second FOB on the east side, on East Novo, where the cap actually is. We have Detox, CI, and some NKLK guys spawning in, even some PM guys here against this mixed JDPM squad for the Russians. Henry coming up against Tom Cruise. Tropical right there. Henry takes up Tom Cruise. Tropical now aware of his position. In a safe windbane. Comes at the right time now. Tropical already over the fence. Henry's gonna run straight into him. Gets a few hits on him, so he's gonna need to bandage. But Windbane fast to trade that kill. Good fast reaction.
Lost sight of second.
Yeah, getting pinged down by Sared maybe. Phoenix going wide. The north side, they probably suspect them to have the FOB in this area, which is a very common place for FOB placements around West Novo. While all of this is going on,
Don't yellow.
and of course he was all the way over here. I wanted to go up to one squad engined. I'm guessing that the other tank is, one T engine and the other tank is coming here to help them out as well.
Don't think this attack will do much if I don't get more bodies here.
I would take
Lufu gets demolished by the MBT.
It's gonna be a while. Just if you could off Neil, we'll try to get the have on the east, see if we can box them in from both sides.
Okay.
The FOB overrun, or another hab overrun. FOB still a bit further south of it. Might have been a little bit aggressive, knowing that you just got overrun down on boat camp, placing it just above it. And after your cap is here, so natural for them to go from here down south in line of where you placed the FOB. Might have been able to place a bit further east. Could have gotten away with that. But also now FOB on the west side of West Novo for the Russians being dug down by the Canadian. Respawn wave takes out Tommy Shelby.
Any idea to the second team?
Musk Mechanic and Spectre on the east flank.
Do you see enemies around my lodge?
And Brackets have made it away to the north side, coming up against Lieutenant Lethal, sorry. And Brackets takes him down.
Infantry on my body though.
Right Cave and Phoenix on the radio for the Russian radio west of West Novo. It's a decent trade back and forth here between the teams. FOBs being counted and found out. Big Neil, squad 8 here on the Russian team, did call out that he needed more players to hold this and make this work. Response was something like they currently couldn't get the plays there because they were locked in a firefight around this FOB as well as MBTs around Lower Pet. Zar Crystal jumps into the gunner seat from the pilot seat and destroys that transport truck. Nicely done here by this squad to fight back, take back their hab. Now it's going for this MBT. The other MBT seems to be making a run for it. Hats and lats all up in this area. Yeah, this tank is probably done for it. Trying to repair. Wait, no. He's dead. Depth is trying to get mines down. Maybe an explosive on it now. Two hats and a lat. Smokey, Nasty, and Colin chasing after this. Wipes the rally at least. Something. Oh, what's the explosive charge? Will the team kill Collins? Tracked. Nasty might run into it. Or is it? Oh, that was lucky.
Can you go check your main?
It's only a matter of time, I think, before that MBT goes down. Let's take a look. What else is going on? We have a big clash that's going to happen between Squad 3 and Squad 2. Elitan all the way from west of Yehorivka, getting some shots in towards Detox guys coming down from this hab. And this is always a less favorable position to be running towards the enemies or attacking towards the enemies downhill. You're very exposed, especially open hill like this.
Enemy habs back up.
But from this fob, they have the opportunity to kind of come into the east side, work their way through Stepne, or even through the bog to get into Yehorivka. See that being countered by Squad 2 here, already using this. It's just a natural way, path for them from their fob, using the tree line. Because neither team wants to be caught in the open, really.
I need a squad to push. Squad 1, can you push southwest? Enemies will be pushing into you from bar camp.
Yellow helicopter watch out.
Yeah, I'm focusing on them. Kinda.
CSF did a great job at playing the flanks, or at least protecting their flank on Cora the game before this. It was a big part of why their team did not lose their cap there for a while. Oh, Finch with a ballsy move, trying to kind of Jolo a lodge in. I don't know if he really believes in it. Boosted, gets the drop on John 2. Now, Frank, lethal, that needs to be called out, probably already marked. Enemies at least. Lethal is going to move on that. Oh, but Finch died? Oh, that's bad. That's 100% failed, I think. They're not. If he would have been alive, they could have had time. Get a rally down, get some plays there. Frank, if not marksman, of course.
I could spare bodies and send them to attack Novo. That would help me. I don't think this hab will stay up,
is
I don't think I'm
getting
going to take Novo on my own.
Or Finch, sorry, getting too tight. He got revived by Noob, and he got his rally down. So that is Squad 2. The PM squad from the Canadian team being able to spawn in here in 1 minute's time. With a Logi close by, so they could contest this fob on Stepne. And if they get this fob down and take control of it, the Canadian team have a good way to start really pressuring into
-1 helicopter.
on the FOB south side of Bog Camp have been flanked by Noisex and Hedgehog,
Helicopter, can you go check the terrain now?
and also a big squad
Yeah, sure.
trying to flank south side of Novo. Depending on how it goes on Stepney for the Canadians, they have a good thing going when it comes to their offensive. But it's also looking... it's not looking too bad over here. This seems to be in control at the moment. They have a lot of guys responding to the south push Titch all the way down on the west side. A good line here. A rally almost wiped by Tropical, but he's down.
Yeah, going east.
Let's see how this goes. I can't see the Canadians, but it looks like
out in the open, easy takedown if you want.
they have been overrun and pushed down, but the rally is still active.
You can just go there, destroy it, and camp it.
MBTs.
There's 2 tanks in main.
Jackass, Sexton, Ducky in the MBT being hunted by the hat,
Looks like one
Mr.
tank
Tech.
might be leaving main.
I'm gonna jinx him so bad, but I've seen him play exactly this role a lot of times for years. It's a good shot, really good shot with hats and lats.
1 tank leaving
I
main.
don't think he will have the time.
How many vehicles in your main?
1 tank in main and 1 tank leaving main, and then
Will not get a shot on that MBT at this moment, at least.
Yeah, he's going after
Neil pushing furthest to the east from his squad. They're trying to work a way around them to get a way in towards Novo. Stepper might want to move out and maybe try to get a new rally down somewhere, and also make sure there's no FOB outside.
On the eastern side, we're gonna lose that one.
FOB have been saved for the Canadian south of Bog Camp, but they have taken down this FOB in Stepner. But this they were in Maine, waiting for a heli.
Kyle, can you go find the tank on Crossroads?
sure.
Thank you.
And Neil pushing for the rest defend.
Okay.
Oh my god, they move. I wanted to go over here.
Which tank? Tank on crossroad hitting last
He was
time.
out. He was moving out.
It kind of looks like they're trading FOBs. NKLK is here taking down the Russian FOB. Also have squad 7 and PM down here taking down the Russian FOB. The other way around.
Tank move. Approximate.
Is he climbing hill?
If you want to find the other game from this evening, they're gonna be linked in the description.
Stationary.
Also gonna find the server Discord there.
Stationary.
And I really suggest that you and recommend that you come and try play on the Juice Division. Great admin team, great management, great players, fresh, newly started server and community, and it has so much potential. I guess I have to say myself, I myself play here and I'm an admin. I support the community and the server because I really believe in it. I think it can become the server that I've always wanted.
Pushing towards you. It's not looking towards you, it's looking southwest.
Now we have Nobla back again. I've played in my squads a couple times.
Oh,
Yeah, I've sent some admin. I get admin callouts when they ask for help. But we have other admins on to fix that issue at this time. It's when you load into the game and then you get stuck in the loading bug or running man. And you need an admin to move you back and forth between the teams to solve that.
He was scanning very up.
One was south of me and one was north.
Oh, what can is again nice again?
Let's take a quick look on the stats. Right now, nothing crazy going on the stats. 80 to 50-ish kills between the teams.
Southwest again.
One tank down at least. They've been destroyed, and that's been the Canadian MBT. One of them at least been down. A few more fobs been lost, I think, for the Canadians, and that's probably the ticket difference. Mainly the ticket difference. They lost.
You can just
no, actually dug down their own fob there in the beginning on boat camp. They've lost this one, and that's 40 tickets, 60 tickets. Fobs.
There is quite a lot of them on the west step now.
They're so close to each
You're
other.
gonna get spotted soon, Doggy.
I know.
Sexter jumping out, trying to find where the other MBT or the enemy MBT is. Cade.
Well, they know some in the
flying.
area, but
Trying to spot him out as well. And both teams have helis trying to support them. Oh, Nobla is on his way to find the defensive fob on Novo. That could be huge. I don't know what to go, where to go with so many things going on at once. And sometimes when I'm on the service and there's like, you're trying to find where the good plays are, you want to show a good face. Because it's hard sometimes in pub games, no matter how good the server is, there's always one or two squad leaders making their squads doing weird things, and that's just them being new to the game and unexperienced. It happens, but it's can make the server look doesn't show the server in its brightest lights, or however you want to call it. So I wonder if there's going to be a stalemate now between these two MBTs. Oh, Mr. Tech has been running all the way from the east of Nova to try to get over there and support the MBT from his team.
It's not looking towards you, Yellow.
Copy. Yeah, we're gonna try bait him.
Pushing you, Ducky.
Ducky and Jackets just holding for now. The VMP Tiger insane,
push it closer for me.
being more aggressive.
Yep.
This is a real cat and mouse play right now.
You can bend his ass, Yellow, by the way, if you see him.
Oh, they might be waiting for the support of the other MBT to come and join them, but also
Looking straight
we have 30 mil coming in for the Russians. Need to quickly go and take a look around Noble. And it's looking like the Russians are making some progress. They have gotten a closer hold south side of the fob. They have more guys coming in towards the west side. They're not there yet, but they are making progress.
It's looking towards Yellow now. You can push.
Really good between the squads.
Towards you.
Oh, first shot goes high.
Second tank. Fucked.
Maybe if they can track one of the MBTs and then try to make it into one-on-one, that's kind of the only play they have.
First tank is pushing.
There was even a hat shot coming in from tech there in the end. It looks like the Russians are making good progress now towards the FOB for the Canadians on the Novo.
The second tank will be coming, so yeah.
Don't see any real pressure going on towards Yehorivka yet, but we have squad 9 flanking with a Logi to the north side. Question is if the Russians are, or the Canadians are able to hold Novo long enough. And you can really see that bad TPS is on the servers nowadays because of the last update. And that's why the helis are lagging so much.
They're pushing Yehorivka
I'm in a
quite
car.
a lot.
Get sent
Sad
by the
time. Oh my God.
marksman.
From what angle? Do you know if there's a hub?
I think there is a hub on bog camp, yeah.
Copy.
Maybe on the north.
Have Juntu might be able to get a hit on that already injured MBT.
Okay, enemy radio spotted. Bog camp. East from bog camp.
I was wondering, it looked like there had to be some Russians towards Yehorivka the way. And there definitely are pressure on Yehorivka. But this attack fob for the Canadians will go down, at least be deactivated here with the radio going down. Ufu and Smokey. But at the same time, the defensive fab could be overrun at any second. There it is. And at the same time, a new attack fob coming in from an even stronger position from the northwest. So this might be a double neutral, depending on how quickly
Second tank also moving west.
the Russians can get in on the fob on Novo.
We could use backup at main. Get our FOB here quickly.
A little bit of maybe an overextension by the Russians, feeling that they were getting so close and making a lot of progress on Novo. Only one squad from what it looks like to be defending. And that's almost impossible when you have enemies coming in from two sides, because you need to deal with the spawn, you need to hold the cap. You need to both push out but also maintain control. And that's almost impossible. So being captured by the Canadians. South fob for the Canadians being destroyed, but they have another one northwest. One that
still losing Yeho.
Strepto could be finding out where it is.
Nothing we can do at the moment. We'll try to get for double neutral, but
At the same time, on the defensive cap for the Canadians, The Russians are getting close, but still not overrunning the hab. Jacob on the east side. Now Pans O'Neill against the John Wick. Pans is down. John Wick trying to hold the hab. Now Haza and Titch spawns in as well. Jacob holding that east side. We have the MBT repairing. And right now the Russians really need. Hamilcar runs into unnamed. They really need to reach this hab to be able to get that double neutral that they need. Oh, they are capping. Henry running around trying to slow down the cap, finding some kills here.
Shift W into Nova for double neutral is the only chance we got.
Big damage from that frag. He needs to patch himself up.
Have you got 5 arrows, chefs?
The way this fob is up, that there's always an ability for the Canadians to get back into cap. And it's almost fully neutral. Oh, but it's close. Or fully captured for the Canadians, and I think they will make it. I don't think this will be a double neutral. And what's behind that? Crossroad lays is open. But they're now on the fob with a 30. Yehorivka fully capped for the Canadians. Remember who was over there. Let's take a look.
I take right now. School one. So we got to help.
Radio 1 stage down on Yeho. But I need back up here. Shoot in up.
Brave, a 30 mil comes in, takes down a radio 1 step to stop this wave of Canadians. Taking down basically their only spawn at the moment in the area, giving squad 1 and 3 on that. This might be Canadian. A chance to get back in there. And this is something I just love to see. I love to see when armor squads, rest vehicles in general, have the brave enough to get in there and do what's needed for their team. And not just sit and camp at the edge of the map. This is a huge play here by Yellow and Nepto. He's buying so much time for his team. But there's another fob being built on the southeast side that will be used for Crossroad and Yehorivka. But currently they're getting Yehorivka back. And that's all thanks to Squad 3.
But I think it's gone. I'm not sure there's one.
It was close enough, but there's Buckle, Duckle and Robtin digging it back up.
I'm ready for your squad 8 if you want to be taken tomorrow.
That's a valiant try there by that 30 mil.
Okay.
Is there any heli that will be here to pick these guys up and get them back into the fight?
Squad 1, you need to dig up that tab first.
Yes.
Yeah. It's up now, thanks.
That's a strong position to hold around the cap in Yehorivka, especially now with the extra fob on the southeast side. How have they stretched that? Looks closer. They can come in on the south side and cut them off, but also hold this advantage from this hill. great eyes in towards the cap and towards the south side, where the Russians will be coming in from on top of this hill.
Still up there.
Oh, if we go back to the beginning of this game, the Russians definitely took the early part of it. At least they got good control around the central part of the map, took down a fob, forced another fob to be taken out by the Canadians. And they had early pressure on Novo. Right now, Canadians in the lead with 70 tickets.
And a friendly RT coming in on Yehorivka. It's gonna push that hab.
The enemy heavy is still up.
Yep.
I wonder if they can hear them coming.
It is people, yes.
I think they can hear them. You see him in the command seat trying to find out where he is.
Enemy tank next to squad 4.
If they engage this tank, but the other one is coming up behind them, just like last time, they got tag team 2 against 1.
Can I have a chopper pick people off from Novo? Because if they're gonna walk, it's gonna take forever.
RT on Yev.
Yeah, it's my RT. It's gonna push their hab.
Look at this. The Canadians dug down their own fob, knowing that the enemies knew about it, and then are gonna play off this. So this artillery strike is completely ineffective.
I think
any helis available for the Russian team? Because right now they're heavily outnumbered around Yehorivka and Crossroad. They need these guys to get back into the fight. 2 MBTs.
Enemies capping crossroads, guys.
Should have a head around squad 6 of move mark. The heli landed just north of that earlier.
Comes the heli to try to pick these guys up from Novo. Chris gonna try to shoot him out. Heli ramming is permitted on this server. Because it is a valuable strat. It can be very have a very strong impact. Just as now, for example, the Russians desperately need their heli to transport people. So it's a yeah, there you go. It's a very important play by Jesse Crystal, denying the transportation for the Russian team, and they won't have any chance now to get there in time. And that's why heli ramming should be okay, because it's a tool for the team to get what they need to get done, to get it done. It obviously has to be administrated, just so people don't just recklessly crash as hell is trying to do it and failing.
Guys, we gotta need everyone to be in Yehorivka.
But that's what we,
There should be like
the admins are
We
for.
lost.
Is he looking at
Jump
me?
out. over to the other team to take just to hear the comms there for a bit. Haven't been there all night. I just figured that out.
We're holding, yeah, so you should be good on crossroads.
I've now switched teams, so don't get confused. I'm now on the Canadian team.
We should be fine.
Last one.
Tank left of us. Tank left of us. I mean right side of us. East.
Really think there's anything that the Russians can do now to get back into it. It would have been that heli, but heli got rotated and destroyed. A very important play there by the Canadian pilot. If you at least can go 1 for 1. And that bounced. They did go 1 for 1. Hey, that's something. 2 against 1 and the hat, and you managed to take one of the enemy MBTs with you. Alright, so all the Canadians have to do now is to not lose Crossroad. Or really not lose Yehorivka. Expecting to have hear more something in the command channels going on, but I guess they are all very focused on the game. I can't speak about. They're all very focused and engaged in the game. Need to be careful about not losing the fob they have here for Yehorivka.
Good pushing in so close to Yev. Is that Habakkuk?
Have a fob for Crossroad up and ready. That's gonna be fob against fob. Think that the Russians desperately need to get a hold on the east side of the road here quickly for them to be able to trap the Canadians inside here. But with 34 tickets remaining, there's not enough time, not enough tickets. This will be a win for the Canadian team, and a very well deserved one. And both teams yet again put on a hell of a show. A really good game. Some really nice plays made by some players here that had huge impact for the game.
Can we get some supplies on the Yev map?
Tanks?
I think so. Just try to not the map of the large using vehicles. Makes our life a bit easier.
quick run through of the Canadian team. And KLK guys have been fighting hard all this evening.
Spotted in next to Mark is
I'm happy they get a W in the end. Yeah, 2 really close games before this. We're gonna make this thing a regular thing, a regular recurrent thing on JD, where we have the JD clan night, trying to get as many good clans on, having some fun, having some great games. Also have a lot of other plans and events in store that we're working on. So I really recommend you guys get in on the JD Discord. Server's only been up for about 2 weeks or something like that, and it's already delivering amongst the highest of quality of squad that you will find outside of competitive squad, if that's what you're aiming for then. But if you want to play some pop, get the experience of just playing with some random guys, you know, making it all happen on the spot, then especially these events I recommend for you guys to try out. And many of these players also play on the every day on the server, so come by. All players are welcome. We have experienced players willing to teach new players, or sharing their experience by having them in their squads and so on.
Yeah.
As long as you're willing to learn and listen and learn. 10 tickets remaining. This will be it. Let's see who shall we follow to the end here. Let's see. Can Ducky do something before the end of this game?
Supplies on the way.
Go and try and push it. It's probably gonna get gonna be on the get up there. Let me try.
We have it. So the third game of this clan night goes to the Canadians. Good game from both teams.